Hello and welcome to English with Jimmy. And today's subject is future perfect. Future perfect tense is used to indicate a future event that has a definitive end date. Example: Mary will have finished by 9 a.m. after midnight, okay? p.m. past midday and a.m. after midnight. Remember the abbreviation. Tomorrow, Mary will have finished by a certain time. The tense is there is a stop to it, okay, future perfect, and before a certain time. The format for a future perfect is clear. It's simply when I say future, we remember shall or will. Shall for I and we. If you're writing in a formal letter, I shall, okay? I will, okay? And that's for I and we, shall. And will, we use it for he or she or it or they or you. So the moment we say future, we remember will. Don't forget, okay? Will or shall, but let's say will for now, okay? If we and then we say perfect, so we remember future perfect, perfect verb to have plus pp. Okay, verb to have plus pp. Here is will and have plus pp. That's it. Future and perfect. Got that? Will and perfect. Just keep these two rules in your mind and you'll never get the format wrong, okay? It doesn't matter if you're talking about a subject that is singular, one person, or a group of people, okay? The format doesn't change. Will have, okay? We don't have will has, all right? Again, here's some examples, okay, to the future perfect, okay? The guests are coming at 8 p.m. past midday. I'll have finished cooking by then. Okay, here's I will have finished, future perfect, will, future, have finished, perfect. On October the 9th, we will have been married for 25 years. Again, we will, he's a plural here instead of a singular, and will have been, past participle. Okay, don't get confused. Married here is an adjective, all right? Uh, okay, here's another example. By 6 p.m. Past midday, okay, by 6 p.m. I will have finished this book. You will have studied the English tenses. She will have cooked dinner. He will have arrived. We will have met Julie. Okay. Okay, I will have stopped. It will have stopped raining. Okay, and they will have left Japan. It's very clear and easy. Some examples, guys. Okay, for the future perfect, they all got will, and they always have the verb to have plus past participle. Remember this rule. Now, moving on quickly. Here we got future perfect formats in positive, negative, and questions. Here we go. Subject plus will plus have plus past participle plus object plus time expression. Very easy and clear, guys. Okay, very easy and clear. He will have arrived in London by this time tomorrow. You can say he will have arrived, and that's it, and stop. But we sometimes add an object and sometimes add a time expression. Will have arrived in London by this time tomorrow. So it's clear. Okay, we have the object and the time expression. For the negative, he will not have arrived. The same, just added not. For the question, okay, we have will. You start with will, and then the subject, okay, and then the have, and then the past participle, and then you can have object or time. So, will he have sorry, will he have finished fixing my car by tomorrow? Will he have finished fixing my car by tomorrow? We are only interested in not the gerund here, okay? We're interested in will, okay, and have finished, okay, for the perfect. So future perfect, fixing my car, okay, by tomorrow time expression. These are the positive, negative, and questions for future perfect. That's very clear. Yes. So moving on. Uh, Sometimes you can ask question with the answer will be yes or no. Okay, using the future perfect. Will she have finished by then? Yes or no? Will they, plural, okay, have arrived by tomorrow? Yes or no? Will he have gotten his passport by Saturday? Yes or no? And the format start with will or will not, okay? But okay, and then subject, and then have and past participle. Never forget will and have and past participle. That's future perfect again. Now we'll move on to the usage of future perfect. We can use it to talk about an action that will finish before a certain time in the future. By 9 p.m., past midday tomorrow, I will have taken off to London. There you go. To talk about an action that will be completed before another action happens. Okay. He will have learned French before he moved to France. So two actions together, and he will use in the future perfect again. Okay. Will have learned. There you go. Okay. Right. And then we also have to express conviction or certainty that you're certain that something will happen in the near future. The guests will have arrived at the reception by now. Okay, you're almost certain that they arrived. Okay, these are just some usage of future perfect. Now, can we use the future perfect in passive? Yes, we can. Okay. For passive, we can say things like the party will have been finished by tomorrow. The package will have been delivered by next Monday. The car will have been sold by next week. We use in been here because we use in objects, guys. Okay, party and package and cars. Okay, they don't finish themselves. The party doesn't finish. The package doesn't deliver itself, and the car doesn't fix itself, so or sell itself. So that's why we use in been. You got that? But we can use the future perfect in the passive. Okay. Well, that's all there is to it. It's very easy, as we said. Will, okay, because it's future, and have verb to have because it's perfect. When you again keep that into your head. Never forget this. When we say future, we remember will. When we say perfect, we future perfect. Perfect, we use verb to have plus pp, and the format doesn't change. So remember, the format will always be like that. Will have plus pp. Okay, that's the basic for it. For the future perfect, there's nothing to. It's a piece of cake. It's the same with singular and plural. The format and some lots of examples you can see here. The examples are not complicated and not difficult. There you go. For positive, for negative, for questions, subject plus will plus have plus past participle plus object plus time expression. You can, as I said, you can say he will have arrived. Okay, he won't have arrived, but you can add to be more specific. You add object or time expressions if you want, and the same applies to question. That's what it is actually about the future perfect, and I hope you got it. And I think that's it. Okay, that's it, girls and guys. I thank you.